Oh, whoops. I forgot. Whatever. Why did I eat fried food? Meow 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 meow. You know, I sometimes worry about pointing my fan anywhere near my computer, and then I remember what's inside the computer. Everything you missed yesterday, wasn't that all at the start of the stream? Didn't you see there was... I feel like you got there before I made the jetpack. Yeah, I guess that's all you missed, is the cow crushing machine was working again. Now I need to make the cow unflattening machine. Lols. I'm already tired, but that might be because I just ate a bunch of fried food this time. I probably shouldn't have eaten that right before the stream. Anyway, hello. So, yeah, I figured out some things since yesterday. First of all, the jetpack... It's actually still a little bit stronger than I thought I had it set, but, oh there, yeah. The jetpack, I figured out you have to reload the world before it applies any of the stuff. So I made it a little less usable, like it's a bit slower to get around. Like, especially if you, don't get, like, a running start. Like, I think if I get a running start, it's actually pretty good. But, it also runs out of fuel way faster now. I might even nerf that more. We'll see how I feel after the next thing. But, I figured out the problem with the trees. So that wasn't a mod compatibility problem, it turns out. That still doesn't work and it makes me so sad. So it wasn't a mod compatibility problem. What the heck was that noise? The heck? So for instance, if I set this to a high tick speed and I plant a tree and give it a moment, or give it a couple moments, you know, even at a high tick speed that can take a minute. How did I? Yeah, there we go. Tree will grow. If I let one of these try to grow and give it a minute, tree will grow. Oh, crud. Oh, crud. Let go, let go. Stop. I grabbed the tree instead of punching it. Oh my gosh. I just started destroying this platform completely. Yeah, so, no, not that way. There we go. I don't know entirely, but there's definitely, like, a trick to just force pushing things into the distance. So, if I set the tick speed back to normal, and I plant a load of trees, the problem will reveal itself. I forgot that these kinds of trees try to grow big trees. So they're kind of all trying and fighting for control of who gets to be the 4x4 tree. And apparently it gets really, really confused. I think if I update this somehow or another, I forget what I did before, but so on my ship it'll never grow. It'll never grow on the ship. I'm trying to figure out what I did here before. But if I can coax it a bit, it might eventually update. How did I get this to go before? Basically, they're all stuck in a sort of was it when I reloaded the world? I don't actually remember what I did. Pretty much they're all stuck in what's the term? They're fighting for control, and I think they're stuck in a loop because of it. Okay, so what I did off stream, I fixed it on my ship. I farmed a little bit of trees just to make sure everything was fine for the next time. Kind of to make up for the fact that there were no oh, well, there was one. I mean, as you can see. Oh my gosh. As you can see, it starts freaking out because it wants to grow a big one. Yeah, there we go. A couple big ones grew. It gets very confused. Oh. 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 I get why leaves aren't very heavy, but I feel like they're understating how heavy trees actually are. Anyway, I've just been doing that whenever I'm done with them. Speaking of which. I really don't know why that works so well. It makes him seem very light. Also, I haven't had it crash since I updated one of the mods, so I think maybe it fixed some of the collision bugs or something. So, where we left off last time was with this monstrosity. And here, one second. I think I have to fix one of the legs. Yeah, it's not doing so hot. 2, 3, I think? Or is it 4? I think it's... yeah. Right? Or wait, what am I looking at? Huh. That's strange. Shouldn't there be the obsidian on the end? And then these extending out? Something like that. The leg is the leg. Oh, right. The actual sensor for the leg is busted too. Wow, there's a hole in the ship. Who would have thought? So with this, sorry, I'm just trying to remember how I was building this exactly. You know, even if I'm thinking of replacing it, I do want it to be in its best condition before I do so. Kind of, I didn't give the other one the benefit of that, if I'm being honest. What were we setting this to? Wait, that one's set to 31. Did they all go to 31? No. I just didn't fix this one. Oops. Did you? Okay, yes. Maybe that was causing some of its problems last time. The back leg was freaked out. Oh, I know what I understand what... I just put this leg backwards because I'm stupid. 2, 3, 4... Wait, is that... No. I forgot how my own thing was built. There. That's correct. That's 3, 3... And it's only 2 out? Oh. The back legs are completely inconsistent. No wonder. Oh! What the heck? Exactly what did I just do? What was that? Huh? Wait, is that connected to the right thing? I feel like I'm connecting things very weirdly. By the way, music? Can I, like, lower this? Sorry, I just wanted to... One or more configured options were changed and will only take... Huh? How does that make a difference? Is that... Yeah, it actually needs to completely restart. I just wanted to get more consistent music playing. I mean, I could just put on an album or something, but, yeah, weird. I'm gonna move this tea bag over here so I can pour some water. Still very hot, but I think it's gonna get better in this next week, finally. What was I gonna say? Well, I gotta get back into the game because I need to say it with what I was gonna demonstrate. Oh no. I still want to do a stream on Saturday where I make cookies. But I feel like I'm very unprepared. Like tomorrow I'm definitely gonna take advantage of the fact that I'm probably not going to stream. And I'm gonna probably like clean the kitchen and just like kind of prep for that. If I'm lucky, Dan apparently got a new lapel microphone that should get in the mail tomorrow, which I could then like try out and see if it's any good for that. Quindecillion cookies, please. Sorry, I can only make you a full octodecillion, no more, no less. But yeah, let me finish fixing this and then I can add to what I was saying a moment ago. Red wool. Yellow wool. That's not yellow wool. There we go. Wait, why isn't that... Why is that stuck? What's wrong with you? Do you need reset, maybe? I don't think anything else is broken. It only goes down a little bit. But why? I didn't lose any other parts, right? Oh, wait. Actually, first of all, what is this? Why is there just a dead comparator there? It doesn't look like that's going to anything. Is it because it's leaned? No? Why is this broken? One second. I feel like I need to actually hit it with a wrench a bit. Where's my... Oh, why do I have 3 super glues? Okay, this isn't attached. Let me do that. That. Okay. Okay. One quindecillion cookies, please. No more! No more cookies! No! Just piled as an avalanche of cookies just destroys the world. I do find it funny that this works for setting this how I need it to be. Though, are these... Do these need reset? I wonder whether these are the problem. Are the cookies cooked, though? Yeah, I guess Saturday is cooked stream. Oh, yeah, no, that... Okay, so it wasn't that part that was broken. These are broken for some reason, and I don't know... Can you stop doing that? I like that feature, but why is it weird? 150, 90... Like, can I just... Like, remove these? I'm gonna have to redo the whole thing, aren't I? Wrong way. What? No. Stop. Oh, crud. No, don't do that, either. Just go back. What? Oh, gosh. Ah! 1 second. I gotta do this part again. What a pain. Yeah. Ah. As the title suggests, as the title might suggest, getting this, getting landing gear working the way I wanted has been a little bit of a pain. I'm in Spain without the Spain. 150 degrees, please. That's how hot it is outside, uh-huh. And this is yellow and log. Do I have some logs lying around so I don't have to find them? I think the log is the lower one. Yellow is the upper one. And back in action, right? It's not that part that's broken either. So, wait, what is wrong with the code side of things then? Wait, actually, yeah, why are you outputting like constant, like... Did I mess something up with you? 1 second. Should that be connected to both? I think so. And that is receiving yellow? Wait. Why is it receiving yellow? Wait, where is it receiving yellow? Wait a second. Oh my gosh, I figured it out! Die! There we go. I killed the problem. Banana cookies? No, just a pretty normal plan of chocolate chip. I didn't even realize I'm very dumb. I mean, I do realize I'm dumb, but I didn't realize the cause of my dumb. Anyway, so part of our problem here is that this thing gets angy. It gets very, very angy. It's very good, but it's just... It freaks out a bit, you know? Like, it does that. That's been, like, a lot of our problem. It's cool, and it does kind of get there eventually, but I don't think I can do this kind of landing gear. So, I'm gonna take everything I learned from this. I just wanted to get it working again because it is kind of my best version yet. Wanted to get this one working again, just because, I mean, it does work pretty well. Add a gate to the system? Like a noise gate, do you mean? I mean, there's a couple things I've kind of tried. There's a couple things I could do. There are also a couple more redstone things in one of the mods that I added. I do not remember what some of them do. But, I mean, this one's literally called a gate, but, only allows analog signals a certain strength to be passed. Oh, okay, you just mean like that. There's... Like, yeah, I need to figure out how to get it to just stop. I think it's, like, almost too good in certain ways, and it's like... You know, it's making little micro adjustments here that's then causing this one to make micro adjustments here, and it's launching itself back and forth. But the other thing I've realized about it, with the way the legs bend inward as it comes down, like they don't stay completely straight. I think part of the problem, part of what's causing that, oh, you might have seen it right there, maybe. They pull inward, and it kind of like slips on the block. Yeah, like I think it pinches. I think it's pinching the terrain. And that might be part of what's causing it to launch itself. Like, you know, in most cases on like flat terrain and whatnot, I think for the most part, it's gonna be fine. By the way, I actually probably should... I might actually do this, as fun as it is for the world to slowly be, like, full of all of my stupid little inventions. I think it's maybe... Oh, I broke it again, see? I gotta make this out of better materials. I think it's time I go around deleting random pieces that are floating, like from different tests. I gotta be careful. What are you doing in there? But, I think the simulation speed might be going down. The game itself won't really lag, but the simulation speed will go down over time. Actually, you know what I should clean up? I know exactly where most of the problems actually are. Okay, there's all this that I've been just throwing away. The process of just, like, throwing stuff away, I don't think has been wise. I don't even know what I just deleted, to be honest. This is like our last foray, seeing all of these various things. By the way, did that mod work? Do I have, did that cause problems or... Okay, no, I must have removed it, right? Okay, sorry. I was just double checking something. I know it's the funny flying machines are funny, but they're probably the laggiest thing. Like, at the very least, these things that I built ages ago, they need to be, like, further out of the render distance. If I'm not gonna throw them away, I gotta throw them away, like, better than I've been doing. Like, all these little parts. All the little parts everywhere probably need to go. There's junk everywhere. Yeah, like, you know, life imitates art, art imitates life, apparently. Yeah, like, this is a, like, look at this. Some of this solid? I don't even know. Oh, those must have turned back into blocks, right. There are certain things that become, There's certain things that, like, fall and like, sand blocks and become them. Like, become regular blocks again. I do what I want. The world goes dark. Guess I'm making a new sun. Wait, is this a village of witches? Huh, I guess so. Also, yeah, dear goodness. Oh! Let me turn that back down. That's probably not helping the simulation speed. Oops. Right, I was doing that to show you the problem with the trees, and then I left it on like a dum-dum. So that's probably not helping. Helping? Sure, well, that's a word now. Ignore the weird flashing blocks. The shader I have has glitched out one of the textures in a really weird way. And yeah, let's just get rid of these. There we go. I feel like there was something down here. Also, I'm kind of sad this stopped spinning. Why did it stop spinning? Oh, it's just detached. One second. This is very important to me that this continues to just be this weird thing in the background. Oh my gosh. Be free. I guess, I don't know. It might not work anymore. I'm mostly getting rid of just stuff that's like on the sides, unrelated to my actual experiments, like just stupid cubes. I mean, again, there's like 1,000 things I burnt down, and now they're bugged because it was an older version of this mod, and this mod works better now. It's like I should clean up some of this. If just so that I have more places to, like, test my robot. Like, there's stuff like this that was just me testing a specific water mod. Get deleted. All this stuff where I'm like, oh, what bugs am I solving today before I start my stream? Okay. Okay. I think that's good enough. Like, if I take this... Oops. I feel like things are moving faster now. Part of it was me just remembering to turn down the tick speed, but aside from that... I don't know, did I? Where is my shadow? I guess I pointed kinda near it, but I don't think I tried to. I don't know. Oh, it's gonna give me every block that is tagged with light. Sorry, I just want... Like... Is this gonna do the same thing? It is! No! Well, no, actually it's slightly different. What is that? Frog... Yeah. Frog light. Sorry, this is very important. We're not productive here. Oh, did I not re-enable that mod? No, wait a second. Oh wait, did I switched them for whatever reason. Wait, how do I use that one? Use that one? I didn't actually look up the controls for that one. One second. Keybinds. I forgot, I actually switched a mod around. Is that a maid? I mean bionicle? I mean, it is a maid. I don't think this one's a bionicle. Effortless building. Open modifier settings. Oh boy. Open radio menu. That should work. Oh my gosh! Oh wait, okay, wait, no. Right alt. Oh, what are the reload shaders? Like... They're not just a way to, like, unbind some of these. Like, which mod? Where is that? This is the worst part about modded Minecraft. That's not reload shaders. I thought that would have been on Iris. Huh? Copycats. So we're looking for right alt to... What the heck else is using right alt? Like, huh? Reload shaders. This is reload shaders. It doesn't... I don't know, just go on the minus key. I don't need that. Does that fix it somehow? What? How did that count? Yeah, huh? Open modifiers. Right control. Focus schematic overlay. What? Create. Keypad enter. There. So, yeah, this is a different version of this than the one I was using. I'm legitimately wondering who copied who. Because this one's more up to date. That looks a little bit more like a sun than I expected, just as a random thing. Of course, I didn't quite want it like that. Can I... Wait, if I... Huh. I feel as though this one might work slightly better. I have a very big curiosity real quick. This is technically a different mod. Like, let me do it just on here. Does it work? I don't think it works. Dang it. They never work on this mod. One of these days, there will be one of these that works with these airships. One of these days. Man. It doesn't know how to handle it. Again though, I'm still wondering which mod stole the idea from who, considering they look almost the same. There we go. Now we're cooking. Oh, wait. Wait a second. Does that work? No, it's rendered on the shader. One second. One second. Okay, give me a second. This bit is entirely worth it. Can I turn this off? Oh, gosh. It says vanilla sun, but it's not technically rendering the sun. There's gotta be a way to, like, actually delete the sun, right? Like... This is so dumb. Crud. Let's just do that, and then... I mean, at the very least, I can just be like... You know. Yeah, we're just cleaning up. Ah! Okay, it wasn't funny. Sorry. I still find the idea of just... Like, I don't know, we just place a second one there, just leave it. You know, what fantasy world doesn't have two suns? It's not high enough to be convincing, though. I need this to be, like, all the way up. So I love the way, like, ray traced or whatever it's doing. Like... It just leaves streaks like that. Okay. So, the size isn't quite convincing anymore. It's more like a northern star now. Okay, so back to what I'm actually supposed to be doing. So I want to go back to this leg design, but with the new balancing system. I mean, okay, so it's not going to work as well right now because, again, I kind of ruined it, but, certainly I can make something similar where it kind of straightens out this way. Yeah. Okay. I should make it out of a material that's not going to just break into 1,000 billion trillion pieces. I feel like the factory blocks must be somewhat stronger. So we're just gonna make it. I like this metal one that I've been using. Why do I have so much stuff? Hoarding is a serious problem for serious people. Okay. Oh, they have slight color variants. How neat. I didn't realize that. Okay, they still take damage. Again, making their other modded blocks, it's not technically guaranteed that they'll just work. Also, by the way, can I just see... sloped floor, sphere, starting point. The other one felt like it was missing some features on this as well. But I guess this one also feels like it's missing features. That is so weird. I didn't realize that that had color variants. Makes it look... it definitely makes it look a lot nicer than some of the other ones. Just in... even though it's like rusty metal, it's not just like the same pattern the whole way around. Right. So, it's stuck. Why is it stuck? I don't know, maybe this mod is the one that's, maybe this one's the one that's, like, the copy, because it doesn't feel as good in certain ways. Oh, I think I know, because I clicked the ship and it couldn't, like, it didn't know that I was not placing it anymore. So that might just be a weird interaction. Okay, so the thing I want to do still with the legs... the thing is, I can't have them kind of just at the side like that. I do need the legs to kind of be under the ship. So we're gonna work down here this time. And just see what we can do with it. I don't really want it near, like, the center. By the way, is this even or odd? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Dang it. I think I want it to be odd numbered. So now it should let me, yeah. Yeah, so the, how do I want this to... I feel like I want it to be kind of near the edge. Gearing this thing is going to be a pain, actually. How do I actually do this? I always mistake the auger for the swivel bearing. Because I can't really just put it, like, down here. That's going to have its own problems. I think I do need to put it on the inside. I also have my reasons for putting it, like, one extra down. Even if it makes it feel less stable, admittedly, these things are hardly connected to the structure anyway. Anyway, so for this one, what happened to you? What? How'd you manage that? Yeah, so I just had like one in the back, one in the side, just directly in like that. I've got to simulate the same thing, but kind of sideways. Why must you torture me? Well, yeah, so something like this. Where the power comes kind of from the center. I don't remember what the actual width of my ship is, so this is the part that I'm a little worried about with putting actual landing gear on the very bottom. Is almost certainly I'm gonna have to power it somewhere down the middle, and that is the most annoying place to get powered on my ship at this point, because there's actually so many things. Also, obviously, there's a sense that this is all kind of a vulnerability. If this breaks and the legs just go wobbly. At least we can generally reuse the design. I'm mostly just repositioning it. I feel like it's not gonna look as cool. It's gonna look weird, I think. It's gonna look weird. I mean, it's allowed to look weird, but it's gonna look weird. No. I guess the other weird part is, I just can't have anything right next to that. It's still kind of weird how you have to, like, twist this to make sure it doesn't do anything funky with the gears. Actually, I don't actually have to, do I? I just have to make sure the one is inverted from the other. One second. I'm gonna copy the leg design. I kind of liked how the legs on this one looked with this sort of metal... Oh yeah, I forgot this is loco metal. Completely different thing from the factory blocks. Yeah, if I can... I would like to keep this part about how it was before. Do I keep... Do I, like... No, that would go over here. I feel like the knee pads are also an important feature. Now, there was actually one more thing I wanted to test real quick. I don't need this in my inventory. I wanted to try messing with the springs, I think? What other thing other than the springs? I think the springs are what I'm looking for. I don't think the torsion spring does what I want. Basically, I want to make a suspension. Get back up, please. Whoa, weird. Wasn't there, adjusting the strength, increasing the resting length? Right-clicking without anything in your hand. Okay, that's what I was missing before. Right? No? And right-clicking... Oh, with a... Not with anything in my hand, with a spring. It's really weird that it's, like that, but... I could do something like that, yeah. Oh, by the way, you want to know something amazing about springs? The attention to detail with this mod is just delightful. Normal item? Spring. I freaking love this mod. Like, who thinks to add this? Every item in the game, like, pretty much works the same way, aside from, like, maybe netherite, which doesn't burn in lava. Like, I didn't even know you could do this with items. It makes me very happy. Yeah! No, go further! Oh, I didn't have enough, Oh, okay, too much. Sorry, I was trying to do a slinky. I think the way the momentum work doesn't exactly work for that, but, that's fun. Okay, so... Yeah, to do, let's see, copy... So let me do copycats. I don't know, just like, where's the panel? There's too many types of flat copycats. Ah, whatever, layers. I think I can put them sideways, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. Why are we like this? Why? I don't understand. Huh. Indeed, I do not understand. Oh! Okay, you know what? No. We're gonna do copycat trapdoors. I feel like it just makes enough sense to just be easier to just, like, if I want to flip them up, I can flip them up. If I want to, yeah. Oh, right, that's on the wrong one. Oops. That still isn't correct. What? Weird. I need to use trapdoors, and especially copycat trapdoors in more places, as, like, maintenance hatches. I believe... Dang it. Whatever. Crud. Well, I guess I was gonna do that anyway, but, Oh yeah, load-bearing air. I forgot you could do weird things like that because of the way the blocks connect in this. I need you up here. That's not what I... Harm! Sorry, he made a noise. It's just in my nature. Right, so... Do like 1.5 and the really firm one. It should slide into place. And now, yeah. This should be pretty cool if I add like, okay, I gotta be a little careful with it. It can still like wiggle out. What, like if I just, what? Wait, this is orientation based? What? I didn't know you could change the orientation of the copycats. That's freaking weird. I mean, that's cool, but what? Yeah, it's like I'm debating how I want to actually do this. Because the problem is, of course, if I'm, like, really wiggling it around, it will come out, and I'm not sure how much damage it'll do to itself. But I think for the most part, that is pretty good. So yeah, ideally I would do, like, this on the ends of the legs. Instead of what, like, the sticks. It also gives it some depth, which is part of the appeal. But then, yeah, that can happen. Anger issues simulator. Oh, man. Yeah, I need to figure out if there's any better way to, whoa. If there's any better way to get these to stay connected. This was not the wisest way to do this. Like, it only has 3 strengths, unfortunately. The trapdoors is actually ideal. I'm starting to realize the trapdoors, because you kind of have to fiddle with it a bit. It works pretty well. Wrong one. Plus, they're pretty consistent about where you place them compared to the other things I was messing with. Huh. That is really weird. Is there... Okay. The question is there some kind of like... Yeah, there's like a half panel. What does the half... Like, what will the half panel do for me? Will it solve my problems or make new ones? I don't feel as though this is going to solve my problems. Here we go again. So the bottom doesn't work. Does the front work? No, the front flips it that way around for whatever reason. And the side flips... This is why I don't like these. So it wants to be down for whatever reason. Like, I don't feel like the way this mod works makes sense for some of these blocks. Okay, the real question is, if I instead just give it like a tiny, tiny bit on the bottom. Also, this is going to take a lot of obsidian when I remember how the copycats work. Already BRB time? No! Also not sure if I need that, but, like, if I put it at 1.5 and then I have it, like, in like that. I mean, it still feels like it's gonna be better than... Excuse me? I wonder if it's because the copycats aren't, like, very thick. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'd like to keep it thin like this so that it fits on the ship better, but, I mean, I'm just trying to think, like, the speed at which it might rotate. That's the main thing. Like, the speed like, it could rotate out, and then my leg is broken. So maybe the oops. The collisions probably aren't solid enough, I guess. Yeah, I'm really not sure. Copycat. There's also technically 2 different copycat mods, I've realized. Copycats are very popular. If I recall correctly, originally, I think just create... Wait, what the heck? Oh, right. I think originally... Ooh, what? Oh, I know why. No? What? Oh, what? Huh? Wait. Does whether or not I can do this depend on which one I'm using? So create connected copycat versus copycat plus. No, that's my job, bot. You're kidding me. How does that make any sense? That, like, some of these do and some of these don't. My suspension! My suspension of disbelief is being ruined! Copycat box. Copycat pain. That's where I am right now. Those are for steam engines. Herm. I'm still making that noise. I'm so sorry if it's so stupid. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try the copycat layer again. Even if it's kind of annoying to line them up, I can make them thicker. Like, I think it will technically go every direction. Ah. This is one thing. I don't know if there's, like, another way I can just configure how this works. I also do not... there must be a mod at this point that adds the crud. What is that game? The hightail building mechanics? Like, there is specifically mechanics in that game for making this kind of annoying issue easier. Like, you just press like a hotkey and it'll just change which orientation you're building for certain things. Actually, I won't. You know, we'll just leave it like that. Why not? It's a temporary thing to test this out with. Actually, can I like thicken these up a little bit more at the base? Because I think that would be, yeah. You do something like that, and then I think that the concept of having the suspension like that makes sense. It's like not much suspension, but it might be enough. It's better. Like, the only thing is it can eventually get enough momentum to dislodge itself a little bit. But it's not clipping through as easy. Like, I know the timing of it is pretty dumb that I just said that and then it does that. But it did seem better. Yeah, I agree, bot. I just feel awkward how little suspension it actually is. Also, yeah, that's kind of annoying. Also, the one thing I'm a little worried about, here's my one thing. Do I just use blocks? Like, I'm trying to avoid using full blocks, but like, oh man, I don't know. I guess the problem here is that, if I don't... Like, if I use full blocks, it'll get... It might clip against the ship in an awkward way. But if I don't, it does risk it clipping through easier. There might be advice out there in the wild of how to control your suspension. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna leave it like this. Though I'm curious, yeah, does it look better if I do the full on... Can you do that per face? No. I guess when there's multiple faces, it just decides, like, which way the block is rotated when it applies the texture, the copycat, which is pretty neat. But yeah, I guess my one worry, if I'm not using obsidian for the whole base of it, because copycats do take on the properties, generally, of the thing that they're taking. I don't know whether or not the guideline parts of it are gonna break. Okay. Risky question. Is this gonna turn into a singularity? No. I think it just didn't include the other part. Okay. The springs are slightly better than the other parts. Or actually, there is still part of a spring in here. Wait, what? Oh, that's so weird. It did superposition a bit. Weird. Huh. Oops. I'm just gonna make a couple copies of these. just a couple. Oh, but because this is a... Well, oh, wait, no. Dang it. Crud. I might want to keep... For maintenance reasons. I might want to keep the one, like, this layer of it still... Oh, whoa, what? What are these? What are these, like... Why were there, like, invisible things after I destroyed them? You see that? That's very strange and slightly suspicious. Oops. Wait, does this... It changes orientation when you open it. I should have thought about that. Weird. Me just saying weird kind of just... Oops. Oh, now that works. Does kind of sum up this entire endeavor. Well, first of all, stiff. Make it stiff. And then second of all, lower it to 1.5. Are we good? Probably mostly good. I think that's how it was. Wait. Is that not... Is that not correct? Wait, did I make this... What length was this before? Oh, wait a second. I forgot one. Why did that pop out? I clicked through. Okay. There we go. So... all that effort. Let's see if we can stick one of these on here. I haven't even, like, confirmed half of this works right now, but... We're going for it, okay? So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close enough. Wait, what was that about? Invalid direction? You're kidding me. That's sideways and this is... Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot that this is like one of the rules of this. This was made vertically, this was made horizontally. So if I wanted this, I think what I would instead have to do, which, not sure if it's actually worth the effort. I think I would have to do this. Yeah? Invalid direction. Wait, which way did I make this? Wait, what? Invalid direction? You're gonna make me do this all again? So, invalid direction, invalid direction. It goes on this way? What? Which way does this count? It's interesting I can't do block orientation with this. Wait, oh gosh. And it destroyed a bunch of stuff anyway. Dang it. Oh, it's not worth... I'm just gonna have to build the other ones, I think. It's not worth the effort. It did weird things. Can I even rotate this back? Oh gosh, we just did more damage to do that. It's kind of fine. But the problem is... You know what? This isn't worth it. I'm gonna litter. Actually, you know what? Into the forest. Crash the game! Oh my gosh, that's actually probably not gonna crash the game. This was very much not worth the efforts. And now I gotta fix stuff. I'm gonna take a drink. What a mess. Okay, let's try this again. I'm just gonna, like, build it properly, like I was supposed to. Man, these what a pain. What a bother. Being alive, what a bother. So the actual, like this, come back. Oh! Obsidian is so dangerous. Excuse me. Wow. Why did I just do, like, what the heck have I done? What? Stop. Oh gosh. I still have it on block orientation. Splatoon noises is what my brain, for some reason, imagines when I see, like, just the wiggliness of that. I guess it's, like, kind of like a tentacle, like a, I don't know, like the little octopus, like, tentacles that would come out of the bosses, just the way it was just wiggling and wobbling on its own. I must hit it, it is the weak point. Oh, right. Now these aren't gonna be as useful because, they're gonna be kind of wacky. This isn't even Splatoon. Why can't I put this on here? Oh, I think it's just because there's technically blocks in the way. This game gets really particular about where it considers blocks to be in the way. Can I, like... Can I move this at all? Oh, there we go. Okay, so I think that might help it stay in place. I'm struggling to figure out when I was thinking of designing this, I didn't think about how annoying it would be to actually slot it in. I'm being reminded. Oh. I'm being reminded how creative mode oriented a lot of this is, and how annoying it's going to be in survival mode. Oh, oh, okay. Who are you fighting? Oh, there is a guy there. Just angry at the world, I guess. This is kind of how that felt. I feel like this is just one of those things where you click it for long enough and it just works finally. I almost feel like there's a specific way you can click it to get it the orientation you want. But if there is, I hath not foundeth it. Hey, at least I'm more willing to do this. At least I'm more willing to do this now that I know I can do it with this wrench and don't have to switch to the one that costs, like, copper to keep using. Can the spit, like, win? I think he's already down a llama. He's, like, running away, and he's just keeping his llama, like, out of range. Like... No, he's dead already. I was, like, trying to figure out if I could kill, like, him to get the llama free so the llama could fight back. I don't know why this is still... Aren't you supposed to go invisible when you're in danger? I did it. I stopped the problem. Just in time. I feel like I just spent a lot of time decorating this when I should probably be making sure it works first before I commit to it. I just kind of wanted to see, maybe, how it looks. One second, let's try putting down a really, really slow motor. When is this even gonna... Oh, right, that actually, yeah, I forgot, this is redstone signal based. Right, so I can just... find this thing. Huh. Can this not go on those? I feel like I had this problem before. Ah. Oh yeah, that's not quite attached yet, is it? Oopsie daisy, I forgot. I am 4 gores in a trench coat. It's incredibly gross. This man is a couple dead guys. What? Something. You could probably write some kind of story about, like, a zombie that is secretly a zombie. There's probably actually plenty of stories like that. Wait, didn't I write something like that recently? Okay, so the power needs to be reversed. For both of them. I think. So we can get that to go down. And then this to go down. But I think the one only goes 90 degrees while the other goes 180. So we would definitely need it. Honestly, I don't want the one to go all the way 90 either. This is pretty dang tall, by the way. It only just occurred to me how much taller this one is. I'm probably gonna want to modify that. And also the legs are way too far in. I might have to put the circuitry on this side, on the actual ship, and have it stick out a bit. But then again, the legs will just be like, well, I guess, actually, I'm really not sure. I might have to accept something like this. I don't know how fast I should expect this to go. Is this the one that should go like 180? Why is it still... I'm adjusting the wrong one. What am I doing? Why am I like this? Oh gosh, this happened again? I don't know what it is about this specific one. Yeah, oh my gosh, full extended legs is way too much! I mean, luckily, I kind of don't intend it to be that way. Because I think this one going only maybe 50 is probably ideal. And then if that one's 50... Does this one have to be only 130? Sort of. I don't think it quite... Well, no, that's mostly vertical. Now, the problem is, if I put this at, like, 64 speed... Does that stay in? I think so far so good. I think doing this organically, like, I don't think... I mean, you already knew that I don't think, but, you know. I don't think that'll be a problem. Okay, let's try advancing this a little bit. I know I've done this like 3 times now, but each time I get a little smarter at it. What? Wrong button. I'm gonna break some very important things with that, aren't I? Well, the stress test is working. I really had to push it to break it. Okay. You know, that'll eventually break everything if I'm not careful. Yeah, it was destroying itself. I think I'm fine leaving this at like 32. I do not think this can happen at 32. Oops, all copycat layers. Oh, dang it. I can't get the copycat layer actually working. Can I do it now? Yes. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, so I think at 32 we should be fine. Like I think let's stress test it one more time. I think like right there, like wiggling like that is where it's gonna have the most problems. And I think it's passing the test. It also doesn't appear to be breaking the block. Oops. I think the block inside seems fine. Okay. We did it! We made a semi-suspension leg. It only took us 14 billion years. Part of me really doesn't like the way this just kind of sets here. Like, could I do that? Can I get away with that? Like, to kind of guide it back into place, almost. It doesn't seem to be destroying it, which is good. Like, yeah, I can have, like, something like that. Maybe make it feel a bit cooler if it's gonna behave. It seems to be behaving. Which is better than before, where it was just, like, slamming into everything and just breaking it all. Part of me is fine with this as a different design than the other one. Now, I am wondering whether the suspension... Like, I have it like this, but there is a chance I should be doing something like that in reality, but that'll make it even taller. I guess the other thing is, obviously, probably increases its chances of survival by doing that. Plus, it looks pretty cool. It's too bad most of the ores I would want to be mining are, like, deep in the planet, because I would actually not mind having, like, a mining laser or mining arm that just like comes down on the ship and just like mines into the ground, but I don't think I could extend that nearly long enough to be worth it. It would mostly just be collecting surface blocks. I'm also debating, do you think it would look better? Can I get away with this? 1 second, let me see. Yeah, I can't. Ooh, it actually damaged something for once. That's interesting. Why did it damage it this time? That's so actually very strange. But yeah, I wonder if it would look better if I actually tried hiding the gears. On at least that side. I mean, I guess if I'm gonna do that, I should make the legs a consistent material. Yeah, it's like I could probably get away with that. Oh gosh. I'd have to do some work, but you know, it's possible. Well, it's possible. Still don't know why it damaged it just that once. I kind of like the rowing motion it has. But even we don't know how. No, I didn't even consider the fact that there's kind of two fan bases that I like keep up with that have well, it's possible. It kind of could be applied to. Well, it's impossible, but not even we know. Oh. The fools. Only a fool builds a cipher and thinks he knows how to solve it. I mean, what? Man, it's actually so bad that I was like thinking about the fact that I haven't worked on my video in a while. And then I go to work on it the other night. And honestly, I was just so warm that I kind of just gave up. Like, I was thinking of, like, you know, shutting my door to, do some recording. But it's like, I would have had to turn off all of my fans, and I was just not having it, I guess. I did work on the script a little bit more. So it's at least, like, kind of more prepped for when I do another recording session. But I do feel actually really bad that I just never finished. Like, the video is kind of... I think I have to chip away at it slowly over time, because it's gonna haunt me. Like, at this point, it doesn't even matter if somebody else makes their own, like, satisfying one. The fact that I've worked on it, I put hours into it, and I just haven't committed to completing it. Again, it'll just haunt me if I just don't slowly chip away at it. Oh, I put that on the wrong part. Wait, what? Oh. I forgot. I just got distracted with a lot of other things. Including doing nothing at all. I mean, what? I think that's all correct. What if I just put a pair of wheels? Oh, crap. What if I just put a pair of wheels on the, other section? Just so I can test this out real quick. Well, I should probably make the device that actually makes it go, like, down when it gets close to the ground, but aside from that... Okay. I have this at 130, but maybe 140 is what I wanted. And this one's 50. That one's 50. Before I blow everything up, we're gonna put that down to there. Oh, wait. I forgot an important part of this. I forgot the glue that holds the world together. I also never put a gear on here. I might have missed a few pieces here and there. So before the stream, I was thinking of something very silly, I suppose. Which was the difference... The social difference I feel like that exists for the... like, please and thank you. Where... because please... almost is more of, like... something related to, you know, in a way, trying to, get something... like, there, it has just, like, a weird social implication, or, maybe not implication, but, I feel like a lot of people do it not to be polite, but because it's maybe expected of them. Whereas thank you tends to be more genuine, perhaps? And this thought led to the silliness of the idea that do the demons in Frieren, with the fact that they just use human language and whatnot for their, like, goals and needs and whatnot, do they learn... Wait, what am I doing wrong here? What the heck have I created? This is backwards. But yeah, do they learn please before they learn thank you is the weird thought I had. Because they know, like, please helps them get something, but, like, they might not understand the benefit of saying thank you, aside from, again, maybe some social standing aspects. Okay. It is now correct. Heck yeah. Oh, I broke one of the blocks. It is interesting to me that these, for the most part, are fine, but they occasionally break. Okay, so... Which part do I want to work on next? To get this working correctly? I think one awkward part is, ideally, I would have the thing that detects blocks be like here, and I'm not sure if that's gonna intersect with the thing that is just like right there, like the legs. Oh wait, whoops, the position of this is very awkward. Okay, there we go. My only regret the other day, or yesterday after the stream when I figured out and fixed the trees and everything, is you do miss out on the one momentary feedback of me, realizing, that the little tubes... Oh, there it goes. Okay, so somewhere in here... Yeah, okay, I have to move it over one, I think, or... So the problem is, it's actually too accurate to where the legs stand. So I need it to be... Ooh. Over by 2, and even then that might not work. Which means I've put this in the wrong spot again. But yeah, the realization that the tubes started working and were displaying a 2 instead of just a 1 after I got like a couple more coal. Okay, is there any point... Oh. Yeah, I had a feeling these cause slight detection issues. So, I guess this means I have to put the thing over here. And in that case, what's the most accurate position for it? I guess here. I keep moving this thing, and it keeps being exactly where... Ah, what is wrong with me? Okay. So most accurate is going to be here, I guess. Oh, I got rid of my little tubes. Is that still gonna detect? I think it actually might. Oh, dang it. Okay. My stupid fancy legs. I made them too stupid and fancy. I thought that was outputting a 40, but no, it's putting out a 4. I forgot that it's only kind of backwards. Oh, I broke it again. I don't know what's wrong with this. This mod's so cool, but it's kind of buggy. Oh, wait a second. Is it? No. I guess in that case, for now, I'm gonna double check the mod page and see if it... Yeah. Ugh. Misdetects. See if it has... Any updates? I think it's kind of new as a mod. I can't see from here. Okay, I think this is fine. Yeah, it never extends to there, but the wait, no, there might be like a spot. Oh, that might depend. It just barely scrapes it when it goes back up, and I don't like that. Ah. See, the problem I'm contending with is the oh, I could put it here then, maybe. I think here might be the most accurate then. Yeah, I think I'm fine with right here. This is the most difficult part is figuring out specific offsets. To prevent it from exploding. Because this might actually be contributing to the problem with my other one, actually. I'm actually really, really curious. How many little false detections it could have. Wait, what? Oh, no, what? Did I put this offset one? Oh, it's one off. You're kidding me. This is impossible. Do I need the knee pads, by the way? Like, do I ever think this thing's gonna land on those? I don't think so. The knee pads were mostly, like, important for the other part. However, do I need the knee pads from an aesthetic point of view? Like, does this look better? I think it kind of looks cooler that way. I mean, there's a chance this knee hits things. I don't know. I'll keep them. Oh, yeah, that does output directly. Doesn't appear that there's any weird angles at this point. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to accept that as close enough. It's not ideal, but it's not that inaccurate. So, like, how far off is this even? Oh, we destroyed all of these little support columns. So, the one thing, I want all of the legs to bend the same way, because part of the idea is if they're all the same way, there can't be any pinching motion. That didn't have any pinching motion, which I think was very, very much benefiting it. So it's 2 over from the side, and it's over here. So yeah, right here. Okay. 15. Oh. Put it on the wrong one. Let me now begin marking these. With a bunch of pretty colors. I don't even know where the other ones are gonna go. They're probably gonna be like here. Wow, pretty colors. Red, red. Oh, wait. Oh, right. We've got other machines already. I'm gonna start using carpet then for this version. I need UUIDs. Almost certainly there's a mod that adds like other frequency things. I mean, there's a lot of blocks in the game. Like if I want to double it up, I can do like red wool and like I don't know, the spring or the terracotta or whatever to make it clear which it is. Okay. Thinking about it, what I need is where it goes all the way up immediately and then goes down. I think I did that on this one, but yeah, I'm just trying to rationalize what I can do with these. I don't know why like it does this. Okay, there we go. So, I mean, this should, as it gets closer, go down more. Huh. Obviously, we don't have, like, the actual full self-balancing or anything like that, but... Duh. It's getting closer. 1 second. So, I don't know how tall these actually are. So, if I go down just 6 on either side... and add wheel brackets next. I just want to see... I just want to talk to him. I just want to see... Yeah. No, it's a little twitchy, but... Now, what happens if I set these back to 15, which is like the usual default? Whoa! Oh gosh. Uh-huh. Okay. No, you don't. Yeah, it starts coming down a lot sooner. Honestly, for the height of this, I think higher is definitely better. Like at least maybe like 23. But it's so I mean it's straight up prancing. Man, maybe the 30 was like actually perfect. The calibration of this might actually be key. So, okay. At least we get some confirmation that it's kind of... Wait, it kind of... Oh, it figured itself out because it's like... off by a block. Or, I guess the height is matching up? We're at least getting an idea that... Oh my gosh. There's some important aspects to the calibration of these. No, I'm gonna be skipping all my BRBs, because, I don't know, it gets hot in here, and the more time I waste, the less I can just stream. Oops, I broke one of the wheels already. The BRBs won't help end the stream faster. I mean, what? I do wish there was an easier way to copy and paste. I mean, this is looking cool, and I think this is gonna work pretty well. Oh, I broke one of the things. I forgot, if I move it around like this, it will pop out. It's just the actual, like, official design, I guess if you want to call it that, is safe not to. I legitimately felt like there was some or another topic I was gonna talk about on stream today, but every thought goes out of the brain aside from building when I'm playing this game. I feel like I put too much need on chat to get me talking. I don't know, like, do I need to just be a guest on other people's, like, streams and stuff? Is that how this works for me? I've been kind of thinking about, I bounce off of people very well, but I don't necessarily think that I myself am like a host type, perhaps? I need to find people to do stuff with again. I keep saying it, but then I keep not doing anything about it. I don't know how to meet people online because unfortunately we've apparently created a situation where our guest content is entirely based around owning other games. And owning stuff isn't exactly happening very much right now for me. Like, I guess is one dumb way I could put that. Okay, so the middle? Yes. And a motor going 32. I'm just not owning up to my mistakes. Wait! Oh yeah, definitely, like, I don't know, annoy me until we schedule something. And by annoy me, I mean, like, this is my problem. I go right into, like, wording things humorously, and that probably sounds really, like, probably sounds like I think people are a bother. No, pester me. Maybe that's a better phrase. I seriously though, I really enjoyed Entangled World. I feel like was our problem of why we didn't do too much more of that is like we just have to convince ourselves it's okay to just try to goof off and try to like see what we can do, you know, and like just do runs. The problem is when you're like first set of Entangled Worlds, you immediately find and document in it the like most obscure secret in the game. Well, maybe not actually most obscure, but like one of the top secrets of the game. Like just yeah, that's just stream 1 basically. It's just like I feel like we accidentally set ourselves up for, welp, we did it all. No more need to play Noida. Unfortunately, me doing my my glyph hunt run was kind of that as well, where I finished that, and because I finished that with the Sun Quest, I I kind of set myself up to just be like, well, I finished Noida. Now what? I didn't expect that to stay connected. I could have destroyed everything by accident. Oh, come back. But yeah, just gotta remember that our video games are here for fun and don't necessarily need to be goal-oriented. Like, I mean, there's other quests I think I haven't done in Noida. I think it says something that I did the Sun quest, but I could not bring myself to dare fight the Master of Masters. I think it's time for me to start doing a couple runs where I try to defeat him. Now that I don't, like, necessarily have anything at stake. Like, if it's the goal, then it feels a lot easier to just do. I think part of my problem was I always had stuff at stake by the time it would be like, it would make sense in a run to fight him. So now I can practice. Perhaps my issue is my goals were always loftier than my skill level. But yeah. Entangled Worlds. You know what's a game I just haven't played in a very long time, and now I just remembered that despite my desire to play it, oops, my Switch isn't working entirely right now. I was gonna say, I haven't just sat down and played Smash Brothers, because unfortunately, the friend group that I used to play with, imploded. So, there went that, I guess. I used to enjoy Smash Brothers a good bit. Now my Switch imploded, so that's a different issue. I mean, my Switch isn't, like, completely ruined or anything. I just need to... I think I need to look into getting, like, a repair kit for the fan. That's on the wrong... I can't see the thing in there. I don't know what this rendering glitch is. I feel like it's trying to render them and it's just failing. Yellow was the side? Yeah. Oh, right, it's trying to... This was set to 26, I think. Oh gosh. Wait, why are we still detecting? I really wish I could reorder this menu. Well, it's set to 0. It just didn't reset. That's interesting. Well, we'll reset it for it. I may have forgotten to glue everything again. So I think part of my goal is to find the lowest value where it doesn't wiggle and jiggle everywhere. Wibbly wobbly. Flubber. Wait, that's just the slime cubes in this. Okay. Stiffen these up. Get a spring out. Shorten them temporarily. And get the copycats. I can't tell if it's just because of the weather and the fact that it's warm in here, or if I'm just thinking too much and thinking my commentary has not been existing today. I think I'm just maybe a little cooked. You know what? I think we're all a little cooked. That's the word of the week, and it will continue to be the word of the week. I actually miss winter, by the way. Like, I think officially I can tell you that I am more of a cold weather guy. Oh, that was one thing I was thinking about. Okay, sorry. Is this okay? So in survival mode, before I get into that, in survival mode, if I want to build this thing, is this where I'm going to need to, like, for something like this? I think it might expect me to just, like, grab some rope. Where is the crank? I think it's near the top. Yeah. I think this might be how I would want to do this. To make sure it slides into place. But yeah, so I know in the past we've had various conversations, especially with those from Europe in chat, that are a bit more familiar with the Celsius rather than the Fahrenheit. But I was thinking just how accurate it is with Fahrenheit to just be like, you have a 0 to 100 range, and, you know, on the one end, around 75% is where things get fun, is like where things is like ideal range on the curve, and then 25% is also ideal because it's, so at 75% it's nice outside, and at 25%, it's, like, cold enough to, like, for the snow to actually stick around and actually do stuff out in the snow. So it's like, those are the two ideal ranges. And then, yeah, 0% unlivable, 100% unlivable. And then 50% is sort of like the pick a lane temperature. Like, it's not great specifically because it's not anything specific. It hasn't decided whether to commit to warm or hot enough. And it is unpleasant just by proxy of that, I guess. But yeah, it's like your goal is to get, you know, to one of the within 25 of the extent of the range parts of the curve. And then, you know, your 200s are for boiling, your 300s are for baking, and your 400s are for frying. It's like, I guess, I guess I think about it because, the topic of translating Fahrenheit, for European viewers, I always try to just do the, like, the literal Celsius, but then I think to myself, like, do these numbers mean anything to anyone? Like, obviously 32 Celsius is going to sound hot if you're used to those numbers, but, just trying to, like, vaguely translate that instead of the vibes. I feel like this is, like, translation versus localization. It just feels like it's easier, instead of me trying to do the math every time, or memorize it. It's just like, okay, it's 75 out, which means it's good. It is, you know, it is within that 25% ideal range. It is 50 out. It's just kind of annoying. 90 out? We are near death. I mean, to some extent, sometimes I feel like Fahrenheit does actually make sense. Specifically when in relation to... Oh boy. Specifically when in relation to, like, okay, you get near 100, you're getting near what the... Oh my gosh. Maybe this isn't helping. Ooh, did that break? Somehow that broke. Or did I not finish this? No, I think it just broke. I think... I think this is fine. But yeah, it's like, yeah, you get near 100, you're near human internal temperature. You get near 0, even the salt inside your body can't survive without freezing. Have I been losing blocks, or were those just there? Oh, let me get rid of this. It feels like it behaves, but then it just launches itself. Like, I feel like I'm getting better at these, but I also feel like I'm getting worse at them. This one kinda looks the best, though, by far. I will admit, I'm not 100% sure on if, like, the shocks are working entirely. I'm wondering whether the resting distance needs to be higher. Also, this feels like, vaguely similar to the process of, you know, when they're trying to make the rockets look good after having them just work. So I will get rid of these so I can just have some extra space. Boy, I sure hope there was nothing on the other side of that hole I just put in it. I don't know how the placement angles work. Also a little worried if I'm not careful. It could bust the gear. The metal gear. Bad things are happening down there. This does give it armor. It probably gives it weight as well, but how heavy? So the copycats are super light, but I think they take in the block data, so I'm really not sure. Where are the casings? Which one do I think would look good? Train casing, maybe? Is there a train casing variant for gears? There is. Oh, it's so, like, bright and weird, though. I forgot I could do that. I guess it's fine. Part of me likes the fact that you can't see the details. Like, it's all very vague. Did you actually beat that baby zombie? Wow. And am I sure I like this? Weirdly enough, I might like it with that part still visible. You know what I need to figure out, actually? I need to figure out how to set up a Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 server and play some more of that after so long of not. I don't 100% know how easy it is for people to get a hold of OpenRCT2, but playing that multiplayer is pretty fun with a trusted group, I suppose. I'm not sure if I should be testing this on every single leg before I know it's fine. Okay, so this is definitely based on which way you look at it. Okay, that's making this a little bit more reasonable. It's just very weird to gauge. Also, I wonder if there's any other good hard blocks aside from obsidian. You know what? Netherite. It's probably super expensive. I mean, it is super expensive to get, but netherite is probably the strongest and best looking thing I could put on this. I'm gonna go with obsidian for now, but I'll keep in mind that I could probably upgrade that later. I mean, once you use the copycats, it's pretty good looking. I haven't even tried fancying it up with, actually smoothing all the legs, either. Like, you know, doing this. I could. You know, I want to see what the fruits of my labor would look like. You know, I was gonna go take a walk after the stream. Maybe I should finish the stream up before I before I forget and lose my chance at getting an evening walk in the only time when it's like cool. Yeah, I think it. Oh gosh, is it already too late? Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I don't know, man. Or actually, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't take a walk. I've got to get a photo taken tomorrow. I don't want to get myself all gross. I mean, I do need to take a shower as well, but I feel like no risks. I don't want to get like a evening sunburn. Oop, missed a spot. I shouldn't be doing this until I know. I just want to see it. I want a thumbnail. I need my thumbnails. Can't wait to have to modify this because I'm still unhappy with the accuracy of it, how it lands. You know what? Yeah, wait. Did I adjust the ones over here? No. Okay, good. Kinda satisfying doing it that way. I kinda like the this panel look, but at the same time it's so clean. It is making me wonder if the obsidian look isn't great, though. It still works fine. I think that's all of them. Oh, wait. Oh! Can't have that in the thumbnail! I can't believe I missed some. Yippee. It's coming along slowly. Boing. Boing. Whoa. Whoa, it's doing a handstand. Obviously, we're finding that it needs to straighten out the other parts of the legs sooner before it hits the ground. Or the shocks need to extend out more, maybe? Because even with the obsidian here, it's struggling a little bit to not break. And I'm almost certain this does, what? No. I'm almost certain... What have I done? Oh, this is a panel. Layer. Oh gosh, there's so many things with layer in the name. Oh my gosh, they all came off. You know what, I'm just gonna stick one of these on the ship so that I can, like, copy it easy. Oh, whoops. Right, let me try getting in here and extending that just the smallest amount. I love the maintenance hatch, actually. It's so freaking cool to just be able to open it up and do some modifications. Okay, maybe don't do that, though. Oh, crud, I broke it again. I forgot, me wiggling it around is what breaks it more than it itself. You know what, can I just... I can't do this in survival mode, but I guess I also can't, like, wiggle a lot of this around in survival mode. I am the problem. It is me. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I am the problem for sure. Dang it. What even, like... Oh. How did that break? Did it just get, like, hit from above? Like, that's actually a weird one that I didn't expect to be broken. Oh. I'm like, why isn't this working? It's still not... Is this... Yeah? Huh? Oh, I'm still on the wrong one. I thought I... My stupidity knows no bounds. Well, I guess there is the whole issue that that one's not rotated enough. So how far does it need to rotate to fix that? Shouldn't that be more? Do I have to... let's go like a full 180. Yeah, okay. Well, it is working. Okay. Yeah, so that should mean by the time it hits the ground, it should be pretty much fully extended on the bottom parts of the legs. Oh gosh. No! Stop! I just don't get it. I just don't get why these just insist on bouncing now. I swear the other one wouldn't do this. Like, what do I have to actually do to get it to stop? Is the question. Like, why is it so bouncy? Fundamentally, it just flings itself all over the place. Like, I will accept this as my go-to leg design. I just need to figure out, like, the logic system of it. I'm going to explode. No, I'm going to try something real quick. What if the problem truly is that I've actually unironically just made it too good? Like, I think my problem is I need it to be a very, very fast response when it first extends. Like, the first extension needs to be nearly instant, or else, like, it won't be down enough and it'll, like, hit the ground and just explode into pieces. But maybe if it's... No, this is still not helping. Well, maybe this is fine. Yeah, I need it to, like, once it's, like, actually near the ground, I need it to just, like, slow down. Is this still, like, going really fast? Maybe that's the other thing. Like, okay, 1 second. Let me really slow this down. It's the actual legs themselves that move very fast. It's not making much of a difference either. It's just so twitchy. Just gonna put these back a bit. I guess I'm just surprised that my old rudimentary system... I mean, this does settle out eventually, and maybe that's fine. Like, so long as it settles out eventually. Maybe it was better with the other setup. Because the other setup lowers its reaction time, but, that might be better. Like, 10 ticks is like half a second. Maybe? But then, yeah, no, it can't... The problem is then it can't, like, land. So maybe, like, the initial, like, bam, we need to extend downward. Yeah, like, how do I do that is the question. See, that seems very... See, that's actually almost more twitchy like that. With the, Maybe it's actually worse. Let's go back to immediate response time. Because it's like... It just seems like there's so much power behind it. If I just give it, like, nothing. Like, maybe I have two ones. I have the ones that operate for extending it, like, at one speed to extend it so that we don't crash into the ground, and the other speed to adjust it until we're level. I'm also getting the vibe that the actual height of the device is off. I guess that would probably be because of the shocks. Which the shock absorption is helping, I think, a little bit. I mean, for the most part, the edges of this foot aren't actually touching the ground, which is nice. Now it just jiggles! Yeah, okay. This is interesting. So on even ground, it just barely shifts between two. I have no idea how to have it not do that. Because I think it's gonna vary a bit. I'm gonna have to get this correct, by the way, like, immediately upon building it on for my real ship. Or else it'll go opposite way right through the wall. Okay, so far so good. Behaving. Like, again, the problem is if we're falling at full speed... Boing! Yeah, don't fall over, please. One day, my mighty steed will not fall over. One day. Also really wondering, would it be better with just these back ones? I feel like having both is a little cluttered. Yeah, I think I like that. That's incorrect. Many incorrect things just happened. Yeah. I mean, I think I've configured part of it correct. The problem, however, is... Oh, I moved it too fast. Man, that's the one downside to doing the shocks. They freaking love to explode in creative mode. Was it just the one? They make me need to do this very carefully. My shocks! Wait, is this... Oh, wait a second. Oh. I don't actually have to change modes, I don't think. Or do I? Oh, I might actually. I thought I could do it with, like, the shift click, but no. Oh, man. No, that just breaks them. I mean, I could turn off true impact temporarily, but... Then again, the shocks tend to leave on their own anyway, as I activate that one by accident. By the way, can you come with me and just float over here real quick? I need to end the stream. I mean, I'm happy with these legs. I don't want to wait a whole week to work on them. But I'm not really going to have a chance to stream otherwise, so I'm just going to have to accept the fact that this is my progress today, is just making cooler looking legs. I mean, I really... I shouldn't keep going, but I really actually just want to see if I can't translate some of this logic into it, though. Even just, like, some basics. Let me just do, like, one thing. One very basic thing. I want to make it so it extends more... based on this. So if I... $30? See, it's already pretty high power for how close the ground is, so... Also, I forgot, this is really weird where I actually have to do both of them, if I recall. I might still have to do some logic with the comparator. So, like, it's leaning a bit. How low do I have to go to get, like, an actual different output out of this? Oh, wow, I didn't actually realize... Oh, wait, is this... I forgot it. This is why I had it invert last time. I think it actually... Well, no, it's still extending. Okay, it's just not enough still. Whoa, okay. What is that? Wait a second. um, Here, let me actually test the gimbal first before I plug it in. It's a little hard to see from here, but we will make it work. So if I lean it forward. Okay, yeah, if I lean it forward, it's outputting signal. If it's like that, I will want this to extend more. So that should be additive. However, if maybe this is what I was not understanding before. However, if it's leaned this way. No, I think both of them I do want it to output more signal. What can the new ones do? Analog inverter, SR latch, computator. Oh right, I don't know how do you make this? Just a couple little things. This one, like I have the other mod that can do this, but this one's this one's like pretty simple. Please tell me they just like put that in the redstone tab and I don't have to go find. No, of course they wouldn't. Nobody ever puts it just in the redstone tab or an existing mod tab. You have to go like searching for like whichever tab is where they decided to hide them. Even though so many of these mods are reliant on other mods. Or basically just extensions of like one or two vanilla features. Everybody tends to... Yeah, everybody tends to have their own. Okay, so... One thing I'm not entirely sure is whether I want both things. Oh, interesting. It's, right, I forgot to actually add the signal. Okay, so that does do the adding really, really simply. It's so twitchy. Yeah. When in doubt, there's always another mod that'll just add a feature to make your life slightly easier. I guess. I love how the funniest thing with this mod is I love that it has this like weirdly detailed computer chip in it. Like, it's not that detailed, but it kind of has a vibe like it is almost. It's just so small. It's comically small. Funny enough, I could probably just use like one of these with like both outputs, but I'll keep doing the multiple of them. It just makes it a little bit more compact and reliable because it just does one signal strength loss. So yeah, I think these are all additive. Wait, why is that one? Oh, I know why that one's... I forgore again. Whee! I could also probably do where it does a subtract for, like, if it's the opposite way around, like, so the other ones try to straighten it out, but this is probably fine for now. Oh my gosh. Do not stand on your hind legs, please. Oh, oh. Oh, we're dancing a little bit. Clap along if you like. It has that vibe. 'Cause I'm happy. Again, I'm assuming this would be a lot easier if it was on something as big as my ship, where it has like an insane amount of mass to work with. In fact, I'm yet again going to try to simulate how much heavier my ship is by adding some bedrock to the corners of this. Even then, this thing is prancing. I just don't get how it produces this much energy. Part of me almost wants to make a copy of this world in a much more stripped down version and just make sure one of my mods isn't introducing some kind of shenanigans to its ability to like balance or like it like some like I don't know, maybe that true impact mod, it does something to the ricochet of the physics, because I don't feel like it was this bad before. I should rebuild my other thing and just see whether it literally just starts jumping. Like, what is this? I can't keep this thing, like, calm. Like, I made this thing heavy and everything with the bedrock. Center of mass is the center. What the heck is that? Yeah, I have just no idea. Oh, that's the gear rendering weird. That's what it was. I want to make like a robot that kind of doesn't require balloons or anything to balance itself, but I'm not sure how viable that actually is. Maybe this is too touchy. I might be able to just... Maybe this is where I need the inductor? Let's try real quick. It's like, how quickly does it need the information? How quickly does getting the information help? Oh, what was that? I think I may have clipped it into the ground or something. I think I'm missing something fundamental in terms of, like, how a creature balances itself. But I'm also wondering to myself how much, like, actual tech companies must have done the same. Because I'm thinking to myself, this thing literally launches itself like any of those robots, if you've ever watched, like, the presentations where they try to show them off, and it just, like, tosses itself over and then dies. It's just that. I'm having that exact problem. It gains so much momentum. See, this one's interesting because this leg is not extended as much as I expected it would be. I need to think. I'm starting to think. So in this exact scenario, this leg should try to be as extended as possible. Unfortunately, it's not getting much of an input here. I don't actually know how this... Yeah. Why isn't this getting input? Like, there's some. Is there, like, redstone goggles? Should this be more aggressive? I'm still not entirely sure how the redstone output of this actually works, because I'm starting to question that maybe I've horribly misunderstood how it works. I think it may very well be slightly inverted from what I was expecting. Wait a second, yeah. Should... Oh, is this my problem? So is this outputting anything? I don't feel like it is. So wait, that one... Wait, what? I'm so confused. Why is this determining the 45-degree, like, angle one? Like, if I put that down all the way... Well, that just turns it off, apparently. Is this extended all the way? That's my other problem. All the way is not actually all the way. What happens if I change this to, like, 90? Whoa, geez, that was a little crazy. It gets really tall, that's for sure. I guess if I make that 90, that comes down a little bit less, but it gives me more leeway if I'm adding to it and I want it to actually straighten out. So I might actually go with that. Yeah, I might actually make all of these 180 and 90. Allow it to actually fully extend. Did that break? How did that break? Oops. Where's my panel? Give me that. I'm so confused. It's also getting close to 83 degrees in here again, so I probably have another reason to wrap up. But now I'm so convinced I can like do something here. Oh gosh. What have I done? I just forced that into the ground. Crud. Ah. Also, it dawns on me I'm stupid. How many times can it dawn on a man that he's stupid? Like... Certainly there's a limit to how stupid I can realize I am, right? The depths of man's stupidity is infinite. Whoa, you can actually tell how much the bedrock weighs this down? In fact, it's bad enough I might actually move the bedrock. Don't you dare. I'm starting to wonder also whether or not this is worth it if it's gonna keep breaking like this. I thought these would be stronger. But yeah, I'm gonna move the bedrock in. Just to give it a little leeway on its center of mass. Also, maybe some more here? You know, the ship is probably gonna keep getting heavier, so, you know, it should be... I need to design something that can handle that. Also, I'd moved that really fast. I didn't... Oh, wow. Is it actually getting heavy enough that the shocks are failing, or did I break that? Oh, gosh. There it goes. I might have to do some more work on the shocks, I'm not sure. I think, at the very least, the grass is, like, breaking under it. Okay, so this is an interesting scenario where it's making me question my choices entirely. I mean, it's cool that my dog knows a new trick, but... at the same time, I think the front legs should be extended and the back legs should be back. This feels slightly opposite to what I think it should be doing. Which then makes me think... I think this will fold in and that'll fold. What did you just do? Is everything fine? I think everything's fine. Oops. So... This is weird. Do I... Then, in that case... I'm not sure how these inputs work, actually. Somewhere in here, there's probably some kind of priority thing. Oh, wait, whoops. I'm not sure if this back one... Like, I think the side ones are being subtracted from the back one? Maybe. Oh boy. Oh, it broke a bunch of stuff. Oh, man. At least it's proving to not be that bad. Also, I'm slowly figuring out how to put these panels on correctly. With every time it breaks, the panels get slightly easier to put on. Wait, can I not put this panel on because there's another, like, the other panel? Or why can't I put it on? Oh, crud. Is it because of these ones? I think I can only put both of these on... Yeah. Oh, so the one has to be extended. The way it detects block, intersection, it gets really upset about this. Okay. Okay, back to whatever the heck this is. Okay, so this is in subtraction mode. And we are taking the vertical input and subtracting it from that. Is this the right way around, by the way? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm a little worried about the fact that this isn't rotating at all. Huh. The other one is. Hello? Are you okay? Do you need to talk about it? I mean, it should be rotating a little. At least 2. Oh. I see the problem. I forgore how my machine work. It's still not doing much. Or anything. Still, what? Hello? Oh, it's still... Ah! It's still connected, that's why. Maybe the knees will be useful after all. Okay. I think I'm making progress, but I also think this machine is really dumb and weird. I'll figure it out next time. So I think the weird problem I'm having now... Oh gosh, it broke again. I might actually temporarily get rid of the shocks, first of all. So yeah, now I have a thing where, like, if it rotates that way, it'll try to push up. But, I think part of my weirdness here is if it leans backwards. At first, if it leans backwards, I think it should try to push. I need to add a gate, I think. Yeah, this is gonna get more complicated. At some point, I think I might want to condense this all down into one circuit, but, I think the weird part here is that... Do I need, like, 2 to do this? I don't know what I need. Because I definitely need, after a certain amount of signal, it should actually switch whether it's adding or subtracting. That's a weird one to figure out. I think that's where I'm gonna end up needing the one from Redstone Pen to just do some actual logic on. You know, if A above such and such, else, you know. But that's for next time. This is getting way too complicated. I'll figure it out eventually. Anyway, I need to shower or something and I don't know, be ready for tomorrow and spend my day doing things tomorrow and then clean the house for the stream Saturday. I think I have everything I need for that. Otherwise, we'll find out together. Because I don't know if I'm going to plan that far ahead. Wowie zowie.